Good morning, Ubus Tubus. Out today on my own. Shouldn't really be talking so loud because it's currently like 6:45 in the morning. Right, as I was saying before, I was so rudely interrupted by the postman. Battery died. Yeah, I'm doing a 24-hour woods solo adventure. Starting from 7 this morning. Well, technically it's like 1:45 now, but until 7 tomorrow morning. I'm going to a big woods, which I have stayed in before on a past video, the Bluebell Woods Camp. Have a look. Link above, all that. I'm going to have a good exploration of it today. Try and find my own quiet, completely secluded area. I brought some tools with me, so I'm hoping I might get a chance to build some sort of den or headquarters, or maybe even some sort of tree platform if I'm very lucky. But who knows? We'll see. So I managed to catch a damselfly, but whether I'll be able to zoom in on it enough. Making my way up to that shelter. I'm going a bit quiet just in case there is someone sleeping in it. It's still only early. Here she is. A lot of their wood piles gone down, I've seen. Let's get some of these bags off. I am now a sweaty mess. I've only done like I think it's about just over 1 kilometre from the car just to get to here. And I am rinsing with sweat. It's so warm. It's probably like, I'll just check the time now. Let's have a look. Bear with me. Right, so it's just coming to 7:20. So, it's bloody scorching. Look, sweat. It's dirty, sweaty, minging. Why did I shower an hour ago? I don't know. Anyway, right, here we are. This is the shelter which featured on our Bluebell camp. If worse things come to worse, I can always come here and camp tonight. That's not a problem. But my plan is to walk for about another 1/2 kilometre or so, 3/4 kilometre, in either that direction or that direction. Most likely that one. You hear that hoverfly? Oh, gone. Right in my ear he was. Just have a good explore and try and find another place like this that no one's really going to come to, but where I can build something of my own. Right, hour 1 is down of the day. Just finished my coffee here now. Sat chilled, let the sweat evaporate. It's now 8:20, and I think I'm going to. In all honesty, I can't be bothered to really move at the moment, so I might just stay here for another half an hour. Right, so it's time for me to make a move now. Start exploring this woods a bit more. Well, a bit more. I haven't really done much yet. Is it safe? Is it going to fall? Seems okay. Cue the music. Oh. Balls out. I'm just tore my arm to pieces. Out. Out. Right, it drops off there into a ditch. Shit. It's quite a deep looking one as well. Can't see how deep that goes. I think I'm going to have to try and jump. Oh no. Bad angle as well. But Tom Cruise it. Actually, I'll tell you what. I'll gently lob that bag over. Should have probably done that a bit more careful. I've got all my cans of beer in there. Doesn't help that I actually landed on my bag as well. But what the hell was that noise I made? Right, so head back along this field now. Well, not back because I came from that way. Head along this field now. Find a better way in to the woods. Right, it's not my morning. I've had to come up with a plan C now. Basically, I'll try and explain to you if you can hear it, but I just walked up from down there. The field and the river are down there and they go that way. So I've walked up here now. And then I just need to get through this little bit of the woods, and then there's a big field that I've got to sort of cross to get to the woods that I really need to go to, which I don't know if this camera's even going to pick it up. But they're right on the other side over there in far distance. Because that's the ones I need to get to, because it's all older trees, but there's someone driving around and someone's got a chainsaw in this field. So I now have to drop back down to the river where there is a footpath and follow the river all the way along until I get near enough to that woods where I know there's a farmhouse, and somehow get from there to that woods. Bloody hell. Right, here we go. Right, I know I said I loved this field, but oops, I'm back in the bloody thing now. Third time. Take my head off the bloody ground for 1 second. Right, that's the path going up that way according to that signpost there, but there's a sort of continuation going off down there I can see. So I'm going to head down that way and then find a spot. I'm hoping within the next 5 to 10 minutes I'll find my spot. I just come across a path or a stream. But I'm loving this spot. Right. All these mushrooms. I had to come and check it out. Now could I build something on that fallen down tree over there? I like the look of that area. I also like the look of an area just through the trees there. You can't really pick it out on the camera, but looks to be a bit more better ground than this for putting a tent up. I think I might have found my camp spot. Looks pretty good actually. I'm really I'm quite deep in now. well, for the size of the woods, I'm definitely in the centre of it. I'm well away from any footpaths. No footpaths around here, buddy. But this looks mighty fine. Let's have a look. You watch, there'll be a footpath going right through it now. I've already got a plan forming with a shelter with these two bars. Right, good, 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 good. I like it. I like it a lot. Right, it's a lovely little patch. It's dry. I'm going to dump all my stuff by here. Have a good explore. I've been gone a few hours and they've already sent the search party out for me. I'm loving this. I'm proper deep in this woods. Proper deep is lush. Right, so I'm ready to start creating my little den. And here's everything I need and more to get that done. Let's have a look. Right. So we got Fisker's axe. Sponsored by Bison Wood. My Fisker's handsaw. My knife. Some electrical tape just to hold some branches together, because I didn't have enough, well, I might have enough string. So string. I've cheated. I bought myself a little electric screwdriver. No wonder my bag's so heavy today. Some screws, and most importantly, beer. So, let's crack on with it. Job done. Right, it's not much to look at so far, but I'll talk you through my little progress I've just done in 10 minutes or so. You watch me. Right, so I've cleared out the area. I'm currently stood outside of where it's going to be. I don't know if you can see it properly on the camera, but it's a sort of triangular shape it's going to be, maybe almost a square actually. Yeah, so this tree was dead that you saw me push down. But it's good because it's actually got a load of seasoned wood in it, so I might chop that off again later and axe it up because it's nice and dry as well. Right, so from the side where the entrance will be, the roof will go right up to there. In an ideal world, I would find enough logs now, getting thinner and thinner and thinner as I go up, to try and lessen the weight a bit. And then I'd be able to put some of these greens on top just to cover it over. Have a look. Right. It's actually, God, that's gone quick. It's 20 past 12. So, I've already been out for 5 hours, 5.5 hours, and not done a huge amount. But, I found where I need to go. All I got to do now is build it. Which is the best part, it's the fun part. So, catch you in a bit. Right, time to give you a bit of an update on the shelter. So I put more horizontals going across now, on both sides. I've sort of just blocked this side off with just bracken because it's not visible to anyone or anything. It's just more to use all the dead wood I got. There's a solid branch there. That's the Y branch that's supporting that dead branch, and it's helping it quite a lot. That's all I need to carry on doing now. I'll do a few more of these crossbars. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on this side, 1, 2, 3 on this side. I'll get another one across here now to make it the same level as that. Another one across here, and then I'll cover it with all this green foliage that I've collected, which won't be enough for all of it, but we'll see how we get on. Right. Battery just died on me again, so I'll show you what I was in the middle of doing. Very simple. I'm just threading the greenage that I got left, literally weaving it in between all these as far as it'll go, and it'll look loose to begin with, but the more you add, they become all intertwined with each other, and you weave them in amongst each other, and all their branches and limbs you weave amongst each other, and it becomes quite a solid. I mean, so far the structure is absolutely solid anyway. It's just this leafage. I really enjoy this part of it. It's just, it takes time. It depends on how well you want to go with it. I'm only doing it to block, you know, my fire later on. Block the view of me, because I haven't explored it that way. I don't know if there's any footpaths, or I'm assuming there's not. But yeah, I'm going to just try and cover this whole thing now like this. I got quite a few cut-offs to get most of it done, but I'll have to go and get some more then as well. So I will try and conserve my batteries a bit, because I've only got 3 batteries with me today, and I've used up one of them already. So yeah, I mean, it's about 1 o'clock-ish now, so that's not too bad. I'll try and stop talking so much shit like I am right now as well. Okay, right, so I'll do a load more of that and hopefully show you some progress in a bit. Nowhere near finished, but that's the one side sort of 2/3 covered. This side I haven't done anything on yet at all. I got to put a couple more cross braces across here, only light ones. Now I got to cut a load more limbs off to cover it. Right, so I just got a load more green branches. And started doing the other side. Appreciate it's probably hard to pick out on the camera, but this is the bit I just started doing here now. So I got this area left to fill in and across here. So hopefully this should do most of that, which my hand's covering. And we got all that around there completely covered. And now I just got to work a bit on the roof. So it's crack. So that's it so far. As you can see the top of the point, the main frame. That's as high as I will build the roof, and then I've come across flat, and then it's just going to be open for the smoke and the fire, which will be by here, and my bed behind. I've got a few more green branches and stuff to use up here now, which will finish off I got to plug that hole there, and then I got to do all this side by here, do a bit more weaving because it's very see-through, as you can see. But right, so I'm in the shelter at the moment. It's not complete by any means, but it's gone really dark and quite overcast. So even though rain's not really been predicted until later on, it could come down, I think, maybe lightly even. So I'll get my little tarp up next. Just got to decide where to put that, and yeah. Right, so good old Michael Fish here, I was right. It's now starting to rain, so I should have gone and put the tarp up. So even though I just went and collected all these ferns on the floor, I'm going to have to get a tarp up first. So, right, as I was right, it absolutely just hammered down with rain then, and for all building work at Holt, I had to quickly get some tarps up. Couldn't film it because, well, it was raining and I really had to get my tarps up. I haven't done a brilliant job, but I'll just show you. I've hung them up on the inside. So this one's tied pretty much to the shape, nice and tight to the shape of the thing, and that one I've just draped it on. I haven't tied that one off because I just put that one up quickly when I was peeing it down just to cover my bags. I mean, you won't be able to see it from the outside, but it's just made it waterproof for me. Still got a bit more patching up work to do, as you can see by there, maybe a bit on this side. Let's take a walk around and see what it looks like. Right, so I decided it's time for a little bit of lunch. Nothing special, just got a little pre-made chicken tomato pasta pot. So yeah, I'm just gonna eat that now. Don't see the point of filming me eating it, is it? I guess we could do some sexy pasta time. Alright. So, this is a stove I've never used before. I bought it like many of my things. I go through phases where I have to just buy loads of kit. I bought this, God, 2-3 years ago probably. I don't know, something. Never once used it. The idea behind it is it's a bit of everything, so all in one. You've got trangia, compartment, meths, you know, if you want to do that, and you've got all sorts in it that you can just do, or you can just make it into a little bush box thing. I've never used it before, like I've said about 8 times in a row now, but I believe that's like your sort of bush box setup with it. So I'll put a little fire in this now, get some sticks burning, just try and get rid of these gnats. It's quite dead and soft, so I know I'm axing into wooden ground, but I'm hoping this log by here will aid me. Don't know if this knife is any good on the flint and steel. So. Yep, it works. Right. I am going to cheat. I have got a bit of fat wood on a rope. So got the pine resin rich in there. Bastard. Knocked it everywhere now. Fuel pod. if the lighter doesn't work. So you can see, like, fat wood, brilliant. It's just like it's like a candle or a match. I'll just chuck that in here now, hoping that my wood will catch. And in all honesty, that was just the one slather that I lit with the lighter that actually lit that fire, even though there's like 3 or 4 in there. Turns out you only need one slather, one little thin knife slice. Right, so when you're out camping, especially when you're solo and on your own, it's really important to bring a first aid kit, because you will fuck your fingers up. Okay, so I gotta try and clean this off now and patch it up. I got alcohol gel, but it's gonna sting like shit. Fire's going nice. I didn't do that on my knife. I done that with a fire striker trying to strike that fire. Pathetic. Yeah. Right, so it's I haven't checked the time for ages, so let's have a look. It's 20 to 4. 24. I'm doing alright. The midgies have eaten the shit out of me. Sorry for filming so close, I'm just trying to zip my phone back up in my pocket. Yeah, midgies have eaten me, but I've got a fire going now. Chuck some slightly green bark on there as well, just to get this nice plume of smoke. Try and fill up my thing. Got my chair out. And I got myself a new beer to try. So another Brewdog. United Planet. So cheers everybody. Loving this little stove. I'll see if I can find the link. I know I bought it off Amazon, but it was a few years ago, but it should still be in my purchase history. Is that the Tomshoo make? Yeah, but it's working really well, really like it. Creating a nice little smoky backdrop there. Right. Time to chill my beer. All I've got to do now is just cook for the night. Carry on looking after my fire, set my bed up, have a drink and a sleep. So now the job of building the shelter is finished, I'm a bit, don't know, my heart's changed. Might just go home. I'm bored. And I'm being bitten. The bugs are really getting to me. I've counted my bites so far. I got some massive egg ones on my back. But I've been counted. I've got 23 bites at the moment. Fuck off, Mozzie. So yeah, it's not great. I know they're going to be with me all night. So that's really bugging me. The fact I could just walk back home is tempting, because it's only like, as the crow flies from here, it'd be about 7k, so maybe say 8-9k with all the bends and twists to get home. That would be with all my kit. What to do, eh? What to do? I can't stand being bitten. Now I'm going to be itching for weeks. Well, at least a week. I'm sure a Maybug landed on my arm earlier when we were walking through that field. That's going to come and haunt me, I know it is. Oh well. I turned a good little day into a moaning little video, haven't I? Right, I'm all packed up, ready to go. So LNT, well, apart from a big structure for me, a bit where you can barely see it anymore.